Hello, hello, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. To the sky. We're in the sky. Here in the sky. Last episode, we got ourselves some bees going. We got a couple of the base bees that we need to start breeding more together. These guys are producing some combs that we can take and put into the centrifuge to get some resources, albeit not very fast here at the beginning. But eventually, we're going to be able to breed more of these guys together and get upgrades for them and everything, so they'll produce lots of resources for us. But unfortunately, that's not something I'm quite able to do yet. The reason being is that we need both the ender bee and the draconic bee. Both of these spawn in the end, and the only way that we're going to be able to get to the end and get out is to beat the ender dragon. I don't think I'm quite ready for. Are you ready for it? Probably not. Anywho, this does kind of switch things up, and we're going to have to do something new today instead of working with some bees. And the new thing is going to be, well, I guess, part 1 of getting to the end and beating the ender dragon. So yeah, part 1 today is going to be to get ourselves a mob farm going. And not just any mob farm, like the little box we have over there that doesn't even work. We need to build a nice, fast, automatic mob killing machine. Wait, I can make this, right? Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, cool. I do need to do a little bit of base work to get myself a area where we can do our mob farming. Be right back. And whoop. Nice little transition there for you. So I've got myself a room for our mob farm to go in. Right now it's just a big empty room with a big empty box. But this is where our mob farm is gonna go. I'm also decorating our hallway a little bit. I hope it's looking nice. Make the vibe in here kind of, peaceful. But to get our mob farm, we need to get dreadful dirt, which spawns hostile mobs. And this will keep spawning them over and over again, just like clockwork. And then we can expose it to redstone. We can give it a redstone signal, and it will spawn mobs faster. Hello? You. Now, to get dreadful dirt, we first need to get a rotten egg, which comes from cursed chicken feed. So let's go over this from step 1. We need this cursed chicken feed, which is going to require essence buckets or fluid XP. So the first thing we'll need to get is an XP drain. Boom, XP drain. Now to fill this up, we're just going to pop it down, and then we're going to stand on top of it to drop all of our earned experience into this until we're able to get a couple buckets of this. We'll need 4 buckets total, so hopefully I have enough experience. There we go. Beautiful. And then we just need a couple of mob drops to finish out the cursed chicken feed. And yoink. We're going to take our cursed chicken feed and feed it to a chicken. He's going to explode. This is going to get us the rotten egg. Now, one feature I totally forgot about when making all that dirt the other day is that you can duplicate dirt in skyblock packs by making coarse dirt. And then we just pop this down, and we need a hoe. And then right-click all this to turn it into normal dirt. And we can just duplicate it just like that. We're going to take all of this dirt to fill in this patch here. And I've left the sides open for a reason, but we'll come back to that in a second. We want to make sure this area is nice and lit up before we put this down. Otherwise, mobs are going to start spawning. And then, once we're ready, we can take our rotten egg and pop it down onto the dirt to make dreadful dirt. Now, if the lights were off, this would immediately start spawning some mobs. But we don't want that yet, because we still need a way to kill them and farm them. To kill the mobs, we're going to make a mob masher, which, warning, takes quite a lot of iron. It is going to be worth it, though. Well worth it. So this is going to go inside the mob farm itself at the front, and we're going to power it with a lever. That doesn't work. Genius. We can do it here. Or if I could get underneath, that would be awesome, too. Going to pop this lever right underneath the block, just so I can cover it up. And then if we turn this on, it's going to turn on the mob masher. And we probably don't want to... Yeah, it's going to hurt. We can give this some upgrades, like sharpness and looting upgrades, and there's other ones we'll go over in a second. I just wanted to get this place down. But this is functional right now. Now we just need a way to get the mobs to actually go into it, because they're definitely not going to want to do it by themselves. This is where we're going to make some vector plates. For some reason, we specifically need deep slate for this. That's okay. It looks like we just need to get another extractor going. Although I'm not sure where we're going to get packed ice from. Oh, don't tell me I need the blast chiller. We're going to have to grab the blast chiller. Wait, this takes packed ice anyway. So how am I supposed to get... Okay, my next plan is to try and get the entropy manipulator. Since I can't get the blast chiller without any ice anyway. Who invented that? So if I make this, somehow I need to charge it up. Charger? Aha, there we go. That's charging that. No power. It is working though. Okay, that should be plenty, I think, anyway. Then, if I grab a bucket of water and put it down somewhere. How about here? Entropy manipulator. Broke it. Oh, probably because it's on heat mode. How do I change that? Boom. Shift right click. There we go. That gets us ice. Do I have silk touch? How am I going to get this ice then? Okay. I'm a goofy goober again. I just had to ask a question in the All the Mods Discord server about how to, if there was an easier way to break and pick up ice. There is. With alchemistry. We can just make ice with water element. And these are not hard to craft at all. Compactor. Easy. Atomizer. Easy. I need some more redstone though. Thank you to Drakion for telling me about this. I don't know anything most of the time. 1 atomizer. 1 compactor. These require energy. And then to actually get the ice from the water element, we need to use the atomizer to turn our water into H2O. There we go. We get 8 per 500 millibuckets, it seems. And then if we put this into the compactor, we're going to get ice. Okay, so we get 1 ice per water bucket. That's good. So then we'll need 9 pieces of ice total to make packed ice, to make a deep slate generator, to make deep slate for the vector plates. This is all just for this. Wait, I need a piece of deep slate anyway? To do that? Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm silly. We have deep slate pebbles. I totally forgot about those. We have lots of deep slate. What am I even doing? Oh my gosh. Wait, we do, right? We do deep slate basalt. I thought we did. Deep slate. Aha! Then we just make infinite deep slate. Uh-oh. So then we're just gonna make infinite deep slate. Boom. So we'll take our extractor and put it above a piece of deep slate next to packed ice and lava. And this should just start making some cobble and deep slate. Yippee. Link it up to the drawer, and we should have access to that from our system. Now we can make some vector plates. 24 should actually be perfect. So we're going to point all of these guys so that they're going into the mob masher. Oh, maybe 24 wasn't enough. More vector plates. Oh, that's way more than I needed. Whoops. There we go. And all of our vector plates are placed down. This mob farm should be ready to go. We're going to need a way to collect all of the items, though. Can I make a backpack? I believe I can. I think I can pull this off. So to actually go about collecting all of the items that these mobs are going to drop once we turn it on, the simplest way that I've seen to go about doing this is to make a backpack, which we can place this down and it will be able to store items inside, and it also has upgrade slots. We may need to upgrade this a couple times to be able to fit all of the upgrades we need for it, though. So we can upgrade it to an iron backpack, which is going to give it some more storage and more upgrade slots. And again, to the gold one, the diamond one, And then the tier above this is netherite, which we don't have access to yet. But hopefully this should be enough upgrade space. So then for the upgrades, we'll need some upgrade bases. We definitely need the magnet upgrade. Magnet upgrade. And then if we can, we're going to grab the tank upgrade. Wait, no we're not. We're going to do something different. No tank upgrade. Grab the void upgrade. Oh, that is a lot of iron. We're also going to make the stack upgrade. And hopefully I have enough iron for this. Can we upgrade it again, maybe? We're going to stick with the tier 3 upgrade. That's okay. So, we're going to pop down our backpack over here. I guess I'm going to do this a block above. And then we're going to throw all of these upgrades into it. We're not going to have any void settings right now. So then the magnet upgrade is going to allow it to pick up items that are dropped nearby. So it's going to pick up all those mob drops that we're getting. The stack upgrade allows it to pick up The stack upgrade allows it to hold multiple stacks per slot of an item. So it's going to be really useful. And I'll show that off here in a minute once I get this going. I forgot to give it space to put a redstone signal underneath too. I did forget about that. Let's turn off all these lights and hope it doesn't spawn any mobs on me yet. Light, block. We're gonna get some mobbage. Okay, it's gonna be really weak right now and slow. Let me see if I can see in there. So it is definitely working. It's gonna kill those mobs really slow, and we need to give this a redstone signal to all of these blocks. So I'm gonna have to build a platform underneath this, I suppose. And then underneath all of these dirt blocks, we're going to place a piece of redstone, just like this. I may need to move where this is getting powered. Cool. Where'd that just go? Anywho, we now need a way to power that redstone signal over and over again. So we could just make a regular redstone clock, or we can make the timer from RF Tools. We just need to get back under here, where we just need to pop down this timer. And is it already on because of that? I think so. Cool. So we don't need the second lever. So it's on. It's going to send a pulse every 20 ticks, which is 1 second. So every 20 ticks, it's going to power this whole redstone line, activating all of the dreadful dirt. We can reduce this, I think. Maybe 20 is the lowest it'll go. Anywho, that is good to go. So we can head back up, get rid of this, and we're good to go. The last problem that we're going to have is the Enderman teleporting. For this, we can make the Ender inhibitor. Super easy to craft, actually. Pop this bad boy down anywhere near your mob farm and turn it on, and it's going to prevent Enderman from teleporting around. Now we just turn this on, and we should get all of our mobs spawning. All of our loot going into the bags. We can hear those mobs are spawning a lot faster, and they're just walking right out of the wall, apparently. That's fun. I think we're going to need some sharpness upgrades on that mob masher. And we can have a maximum of 10 of these in our mob masher. So if we pop these into here... they're going to get out. Sharpness. Quick. Mob masher. Go. Now they should die instantly. Get rid of you. And you. How are you out here? Cool. Now those mobs should be dying instantly. We need to go into our void upgrade in our backpack. And we're gonna get rid of some of these things. Block. Yeah, so if we block these. Allow? There we go. Have it set to allow and set it to work in the GUI. This way we can void anything crazy that is not gonna stack. I'll keep these ability totems, they're kind of cool. I'm not sure what spoils bags are, but I don't think we need them. Oh, we do get some force ingots though. That'll probably come in handy later, I think. I think we need that mod. But yeah, look at all the fun things that we are farming now. So the next step for this is going to be to get... I'm back away from the sound of all the mobs dying. The next step for this is going to be to get some looting upgrades so that we get more items per mob kill, along with some of the rare items that we'll end up needing. This, however, takes looting books to make each one. Oh, and I forgot to set up the experience. To collect all of our experience, we're going to make an XP crystal. This takes black concrete. which is going to take some black dye that we don't have. Fortunately, we can get this by crushing blackstone. Sorry, not from crushing blackstone, from sieving crushed blackstone. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. This is also how we're going to get ancient debris. We also need an experience bottle, which hopefully we can just grab from there. Perfect. And we need lime glass for some reason. Oh, that's not good. And then we are actually going to need the tank upgrade for the backpack. I did forget about that. So let's pop this guy in here. It's going to start collecting some experience from all the mob killing. And then we're going to take this out and we're going to put it into an experience crystal using a fluid pipe. Extract. All that's going to go into here. Maybe I'll just turn off the mob sounds. Oh, nope, they still exist. Cool. Yeah, so all of our experience is going to go in here. We are getting a crazy amount right now. This is 30 levels right here. So we can pull all of this out and we're going to get 30 levels. Or we can put all of our levels back in to store them. And I actually may need an upgrade for this pipe. It can't handle it. I also totally forgot to mention why I left the edges in here, not dreadful dirt. The reason is that when slimes spawn, if they spawn on here or like next to what is that? I don't like it. Oh, he's got a friend. Oh, nah, not again. Get rid of this before they start spilling out. Anyway, when slime spawn, if they spawn into a wall, they kind of just pop right out. This happened to me in the last mob farm I built in ATM9, and it was not fun to deal with all the slimes bouncing around, so we're not going to do that this time. So I left the edges, not dreadful dirt, so they only spawn right in the middle, so there should be no issues there. Anywho, back to business. What was I doing? Looting upgrades. Right, so for the looting book, we need the enchanter from Ender.io, but we also need some skeleton skulls, and this is where the beheading upgrade is going to come in. Putting this onto our mob masher is going to give it an increased chance of dropping mob heads whenever it kills somebody. So let's make some of these to see if we can get some skeleton heads, and then we'll use those to make looting books. Let's grab the enchanter from Ender.io while we're waiting on some of those to drop. Oh no, that takes dark steel. Primitive alloy smelter? Oh yes? Okay, down another rabbit hole we go. Primitive alloy smelter is going to allow us to make dark steel. Dark steel, however, requires coal dust. The only way to get coal dust, or the easiest way, from what I'm seeing. Oh, squeezer. Okay, cool. That makes life a little easier. I didn't see that. Squeezer. We're going to take some coal, and we're going to pop this guy down. And we're going to put our coal inside, and jump on this a couple times until it squeezes. Then we just reset it with a lever, put a new piece of coal in, repeat. So then in the alloy smelter, we're going to combine coal dust, obsidian, and some iron. And this does require some fuel, so let's get this going to get some dark steel. Cool, and then just grab the enchanter, which is going to allow us to make looting books. So let's grab this guy down. And then in here, we're going to need skeleton skulls, some lapis, and a book and quill. Should have feathers, but I definitely don't have ink sacs. And we still don't have any skeleton skulls. Concerning. Oh yeah, we do. I'm just blind. Now the question on getting squid is if I just drop like way down here, if I just make like a big platform, do squid spawn? I feel like I remember this in previous skyblock packs. I might be crazy though. Doesn't seem like it though. Let me get rid of this. How are we gonna get squids? For ink sacs? I don't know. Okay, so it does say that squids can spawn in any biome. So, hopefully, I'm just gonna wait here a minute. Made a little water room. See if anybody spawns at all. I don't know. Oh, buddy. Oh, this might be a next time project. This might be one I have to split into 2 videos. So, ink sacs are not working. Or the squid spawning. The quest book does recommend getting the marine fisher. This allows you to access fishing from the ocean, even though we don't have the ocean. So this is going to be like an auto fisher. We do have to do a lot of industrial foregoing stuff first before we can unlock this. And then hopefully this will allow us to fish up some ink sacs along with some enchanted books, all in order to get us prepared for the Ender Dragon. So I think next episode we're going to do some enchanting, some preparing, gearing up, looting, good stuff. We're going to finish this next episode. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.